Lav Luv Morning Show, Post 101.3. That's one of the greatest hip-hop songs ever. Ever. You hear me? Oh, that boy Mystical. He's in the building. My boy Marvin Hunter is here now. What up, Marv?
Good morning, sir.
I can't hear you.
Oh, good morning, sir.
Oh, I still don't hear you. Is that me? Is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, let me check your mic.
Check. Testing 1, 2.
There we go.
Good morning, my cousin, sir.
There you go. Go. Yeah, you can hear you too, and I can hear you. The people can hear you now.
Yeah.
It's good. How you feeling this morning, sir?
Man, I'm good, sir. I'm good.
Hey, man, I appreciate
every
you
day
coming
above ground is a great day.
100%. Appreciate you rocking with me this morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this 4 hours singularity be a bitch.
Oh, man, I can imagine.
I'm just saying, dude.
Good to have company in this world of Trump.
Oh, man. Man,
exactly.
Man, but
every day it ain't no dub moment.
I just want to know if he's going to classify all young white men as being killers, because you take 1 or 2 incidents of immigrants committing crimes, and to say that all these immigrants coming to the country are criminals. Yeah. So are all young white men criminals? Because you just had one shot up a whole university yesterday.
Yeah, sure did.
So
that would be nice if he was to do that. Yeah. But he ain't gonna do it.
Of course he not. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know how they all criminals because 1 or 2 people, but all y'all ain't criminals because of multiple dudes who have done this.
You see his health report?
No, what is
they said he was what did they say he was like they gave his height and his weight. That's not his weight. Trump bigs me. And they had it, the DJ Metcalf, the football player.
Yes,
side by side. Yeah. Like, son, come on, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it, Dorito Jesus.
Yeah, come on.
Stop, sir.
Come on. Nah, I saw that, saying that they was the same weight.
Yeah,
man, come on.
Man, get out of here, son.
Come on. You know that man ain't the same weight, the same height as that man. Then did you see the picture they had him standing next to Obama?
Yeah.
And Obama taller than him. Obama's 6'1". Mm-hmm. So it's like, come on.
You are a liar, sir.
They want him to be a superhero so bad.
So bad. It's like we are in a movie.
Yeah, they want him to be a superhero. They want him to be. Everything about him is inflated. And they giving numbers like he get ready to go to the combine. You know how they inflation numbers? Yeah. Like, nah, dudes, you don't run a 4.2 for real. You on the clock for real. Now, we know what you run for real. We see you every day.
Every day, son.
We know how you look.
See too much of you.
Yeah, that part. So, I don't know, Marv. So, Marv, before you got here, I don't know if you be on social media like I do. Did you see the video of the chick that was at the 2 chicks that was at the concert? And the chick was standing up, and then the chick tapped her, tried to get her to sit down, and she basically like blew her off.
Yeah,
and she grabbed her ponytail and yanked it.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, and people was like, the chick in the front standing up is wrong. I was like, you out your rabbit ass mind.
Oh my God! Even if she was, you don't yank the ponytail. You asking for it. You ask for a confrontation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on people.
Yeah. Why would you touch me? That's my thing. Don't touch me.
Yeah, I've been at an event and it was annoying. I've been at church and it was annoying because I don't stand up all the time, and then the person in front of you standing up the whole time, you can't see.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying? So it's annoying, but you don't put your hands on nobody.
Yeah, but my thing was this: I get it. That's why I say I get it, but it's a concert.
Yeah, people
are going to stand up and dance at concerts.
Yeah, and
you can't determine how long they're gonna stand up and dance. And if I paid $300 for a ticket, you're not gonna tell me not to have a good time.
My wife is 4'11". So we experienced that at events. We have to factor that in.
Yes.
People stand up in front of her, it's over with.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be able to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I say. So I get it, but it's like you got to be like you say. You factor. See how you say you factor that in. So you like, okay, we can't sit right here because if we sit right here, we're not gonna be able to see.
Yeah.
And that was my thing. It's like they were on the second row of the balcony. So if you're on the second row of the balcony, you got to go ahead and spend that money going to get the first row of the balcony. So nobody's standing up in front of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, dude, if I'm a chick, but so what do you do, Marv? If you with your girl, because I know what I said. If you with your girl and somebody snatch her ponytail like that, what you supposed to do?
I gotta step in. I don't.
Do you let her fight?
No.
but what if it pop off? Now it popped off. Your girl turned. Oh hell no! She just turned around and she
I'm not gonna let nobody whoop on my wife, man or female. So I don't know.
So you gonna break them up?
I would have tried, but if they keep switching. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't ever want to be in that position.
I'm gonna hold. If it's my girl, I'm holding her down. I'm gonna hold. Not my girl. I'm gonna hold the other chick down. I ain't gonna hit the other chick, but I'm gonna let my girl work that body for a little while. like she training for the next Rocky.
Yeah.
Get a chair.
I've almost, what I'm saying, my wife has a bit of a temper. So I've been in those positions before where I had to calm it down. I'm like, hey man, you are 4'11", ma'am.
you don't want none of that. For real.
Let's consider our age.
Yeah.
Let's consider all things.
See, women don't do that.
Yeah, when they get on one, they on.
When they get on one, they ready to get it popping. They don't care that we both have seen it. Little bitty women.
Yeah.
A dude 6'3", 240. I beat your ass. No, you won't.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Yeah, man.
Chill out.
No,
you won't.
We was on a cruise. And once you go on a cruise, you put the little money on your card.
Right.
Once you leave the cruise, you stick it back in to get your money off the card.
Right.
And a bunch of young sisters with bonnets skipped us in line.
The bonnets.
My wife had words. I had to say, "My good ma'am,
you don't want to.
What are you doing? You're putting me in a position where I'm gonna be filmed fighting some females because
the bonnets is coming.
The bonnets is coming, son.
Yeah, and they ready to fight. Yeah. They got nothing to lose.
Yeah, the bonnets want all the smoke,
all like a chimney.
Yeah, if you see bonnets, sir.
Yeah, you gotta know this. That's like when Monique was saying that at the time. She was like, go let these young sisters know. I'm like, no, you don't.
Nah.
You better not go up to no chick who wearing a bonnet in the airport and say that to her.
If you see two or more bonnets or two or more Pooh Shiesty masks, I go the other way.
Yes, with two or more bonnets gather, there
should be trouble.
There's uckery afoot. Know that. Like Marvin said, if you see two or more bonnets, know it will go down if the right thing is said.
Quickly.
They will get it popping.
Yes.
Know this. And if you think they won't, you lying to yourself.
Yeah, man. It's a damn shame we like that.
Yeah, it is.
It's like that, but hey.
Yeah, but you gotta know where you're at and what you're doing.
It could be teenagers.
Yeah.
And as an older person, you gotta be mindful.
You gotta because these teenagers will fight you as if they an adult like you.
Yep.
They not holding back. They not saying, "Oh man, that's just Miss Gladys." They
Miss Gladys will get drugged.
They like Miss Gladys get her ass beat.
Yeah.
About here talking to me about my bonnet
or my language. What I'm doing.
Oh boy!
Don't speak on the kids.
Oh no! These kids will cuss around you like you ain't even standing there. Mm-hmm. That's the thing I have learned. These kids will cuss like you ain't stand. Like you remember when we was growing up? If a grown person was around, you watch how you talked. Yeah. Period.
I watch how I talk now. If an older person is around.
Too.
I'm not gonna say I just completely censor myself, but some stuff I don't.
But you be on something. Let me respect because these old people around.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna give you all of the fire because these old people around. But just know, you know what I'm saying.
You ever had to correct a youngster in public?
No, I've been in a situation where I wanted to, but I refrained because I was like, yo, this. I can look at him and tell if I say something to him, this gonna turn into something it don't need to turn into.
But with mine, it was a young white kid, and like he looked like he had grew up in the hood,
Right.
I mean, speaking to me like I'm one of his partners. He wasn't being disrespectful, but he's talking to me.
He was way too familiar.
Like I'm his equal.
That's why he way too familiar
in a gas station and cussing up and stuff. I had to go off.
Like I'm
not your friend, bro. What are you doing? And then once I left, I got a little. Once he left, because he says because words being left, then I got applause for the people that are around the adults. And I'm sitting there looking at them like, y'all could have said something too.
Yeah, they could have said something too. And they didn't even join in with you.
Yeah, as soon as I got it popping, now it's time to pile on.
Yeah. Boy, that's matter of fact. It's funny that you say that. That's the episode. One of the episodes I'm filming this weekend is that in my other podcast is we don't check the people around us enough.
No,
as humans.
we don't.
And that's one of the reasons why everything is out of control. We don't check the people. It ain't even necessarily strangers. We don't check the people that's in our orbit enough.
Yeah. And it contributes to the delusion.
Yep.
And first they go, it's bullying. You're not bullying, man. That's goofy.
Yep.
And they should be doing that.
You gotta.
Well, mind your business. Well, that's why the business all jacked up.
Yep. Because ain't nobody. Y'all don't want nobody to say nothing. Yep. Nobody want nobody to say nothing to nobody
about nothing.
Yeah. So that. These youngsters, boy, I tell you.
It's people in general. You just, can't nobody say that to nobody.
No, you can't. Because if you say something to them, you didn't stand the risk of offending somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It never seems to amaze me the stuff that people will defend nowadays, though.
Anything. Bro.
It's just like, yo, this the behavior you defend, or they find some slither of it. And they latch onto that and like, yo, people, like, yo.
People identify with dysfunction.
It's like, yo, this is what you picking? This is what you chose to hang your hat on to defend this behavior? It'd be that type of stuff. Like that little small piece of, don't nobody really do that. It's like less than 0.00001% of people do that. And that's the people you want to say, ooh, because of them. That this behavior is okay?
Yeah, that's the hill you're going down.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what they choose. It always amazes me, the stuff. It's like, nah, son, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. So today, Marv, on the show, we typically do this thing called One Gotta Go. Mm-hmm. So what I want you to do is, I'm give you time, because I know you never did it before, and it's your first time hearing about it. Just get you a couple of things, list. One, and then just, for example, like one time we did, it was like hot wings, pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs. It was all fast foods, and it was like one got to go. If one go, you can never have it again in life. Which one would that be? That type stuff. So one time we did rap groups. It was Wu-Tang Clan, Outkast, Goody Mob, and there's one got to go. Then you got to remember though, once if we say they got to go, that means everything they ever did got to go. So that's where the conversation comes from. Because if you say get rid of Goody Mob, then they don't dance no more, got to go. Yeah. CeeLo is gone. That means we never get a CeeLo. See what I'm saying? So think about it from that perspective and get you a couple of lists together, and then we'll jump into it on that right there. All right? All right, Marvin Hunter kicking it with us. All right. So now it's time for us to do One Gotta Go. And One Gotta Go, we have these lists. It can be 2 things, it can be 20 things, but one gotta go. Since Marv is the guest, I'll start off.
All right.
Speaking of No Limit, one of these rap labels gotta go. They never existed. So if the label never existed, remember the artists that go along with them never existed. Yeah. So No Limit, Bad Boy, LaFace, and Uptown.
Ooh, man. That's my childhood, my youth, my soundtrack of my existence.
I know.
Okay, so No Limit, Bad Boys,
Uptown,
and
LaFace.
Oh, man.
And while he thinking, people that don't realize who came from Uptown, that's Mary J. Blige. Yeah. That's Jodeci. That's Diddy. All of Craig Mack, all that came from Uptown Records.
Well, honestly, now thinking about it, the choice is easy.
Okay, LaFace, that's Babyface, not Babyface. He was out before that, but that's TLC, that's Pink, that's Outkast, that's Goody Mob.
It's not easy, but it's logical.
Okay.
Out of the 4, right? Those 4.
Yeah, No Limit, Bad Boys, Uptown, LaFace.
There's only one record label to where their catalog is relatively obscure now. They're not in heavy rotation, and that's No Limit.
I would be inclined to agree with that.
No Limit gotta go.
Yep.
They gotta go. And I hate it because like out of No Limit, it was a good music. That's a good time in my life. Like, it really was.
He ruled the industry.
Yeah, you know, and I used to bump Fiend hard. Fiend was my guy out of No Limit, but compared to those other labels, their stuff not in rotation now. It's not popping.
It's not, but they also think about what P brought to the industry. Master P changed how music was sold.
He did, because I'm thinking about Mystical, but Mystical was actually in existence before he got on No Limit.
Yeah,
he was around. So it would have to be No Limit. I don't think they can compare those other labels. Those other labels have timeless artists. You know what I'm saying? Long after we gone, that'll be still played somewhere. But
I don't disagree. That was gonna be my pick. No Limit, and it was actually for the same reason.
Yeah,
he changed the way the music, but like you say, it's stuff that is still and not just in rotation, but it's still in heavy rotation on old school and classic radio stations. Bad Boy stuff. That's Biggie. We're gonna be playing Biggie for probably to this planet. They stop playing music.
Yeah.
Uptown. As long as it's black people, Jodeci will forever be burned into the soul of our culture. And Mary J. Blige is burned into the soul of our culture. So just them two names alone, not to count everybody else that came from Uptown. Then LaFace, Outkast.
Yeah.
First rap group to ever win Album of the Year Grammy.
Yeah. Yeah. It gotta be No Limit.
So it's
logical choice.
It's gotta be No Limit. Mm-hmm. All right, what you got, Marv?
The movie Friday or the movie Life?
Ooh. See, for me, that's easy. I like Friday, but Life check all the boxes for me. It's got great actors, it's got a great cast, it's a good movie, it looks well, it's well written, the storyline is great. It for me, it's not even close.
Really?
Yeah, it's not even close for me. And don't get me wrong, I 100% think Friday is an iconic movie. And I think Friday is hilarious.
You don't get none of the sequels, though. Life ain't got no sequels. Friday has sequels. You don't get none of that.
I don't care about the sequels.
All those people that were discovered and never get discovered.
So we get no Cat Williams. We get no Mike Epps. I get it.
I gotta go the opposite. Because Friday came out at a time where I literally was living in Southern California. I was staying in San Diego at the time. So it hit different.
It was life for you at the time.
It hit different. So
yeah, I think with the movie Life is just so many diamonds, lines from the Life movie that just
Friday too.
You're right.
The quotables are crazy.
Yeah, the quotables. I don't know. Just
you gonna cry in the car. You just got knocked the F out.
Yeah, right, without a doubt.
You got fired on your day off.
How much is it gonna take to turn them white only pies into ninja pies?
Yeah. You messing with my emotions, smoking.
Jingling.
Yeah. Miss Parker, like.
Is you gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah. Now, I think Friday got more quotables.
I don't know, Marv.
That's what we should. We like sit down this line. I think Friday got more quotables.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. We'll line up our quotables from that one. We're gonna set them to the side.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna
every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
What's up with you in the super? Y'all some type of new couple? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Yeah. You gonna pee in the bed, Claude? If I do, I'm gonna wake up and throw them on you. Why you just you nasty? Why would you say that? Because I'm a nasty mother. Ray and Clay. Boom, Ray's boom room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They both got the quotables. We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one. All right. Classic black dances. One gotta go. Well, not even black dances. So the Cabbage Patch, the Prep. You know the dance that JJ be doing?
Yeah.
Break dancing, moonwalk, or line dancing. Gotta go. We never get it. The Cabbage Patch, the Prep, break dancing, line dancing, or the moonwalk.
It's gotta be the Cabbage Patch or the Prep, because line dancing is just a part of our culture now. Breaking is just a part of our culture, like part of hip hop, Cabbage Patch. I say Cabbage Patch.
But Ma, nobody was at the party doing the moonwalk. Nobody was at the party.
Nah,
Mike
that's iconic.
did it, and he did it. It was iconic, but
That's
nobody
iconic.
was doing it at the party. Everybody was prepping and cabbage patching at the party, though, Ma. Everybody.
But cats are still like it's still impressive to see somebody moonwalking now. Cabbage patching, you got to go with something wrong with the dude. You in somewhere doing a cabbage patch right now, bro. You got to go. Who mans is this? Who mans is this?
Who man out here at the club doing the cabbage patch?
You ain't gonna get no girls, nothing.
Come on, Mom.
And you're gonna be
cabbage
asked
patch.
Cabbage patch gotta go.
What about the prep? The prep gotta go. What? So
It
you said
was
the
out,
cabbage
it was
patch.
out of the two. I used to do the prep, so I cabbage patch gotta go. Gotta go.
Oh damn,
Gotta
Mom.
go. Gotta go, son.
Not the cabbage patch. Let us know. So y'all ain't on the list. So y'all heard the first couple ones right here. So which record label got to go? Let us know. No Limit, Bad Boys, Uptown, and LaFace. Let me know who you think. And then movies, Friday or Life. Which one got to go? It is the Lav Luv Morning Show. Let us know. Hey, just hit me up, cause I know you got one in your head. All right, one got to go.
One gotta go.
Eddie Murphy, Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, or Red Fox?
Oh, man.
Yeah, all big guns. I didn't want there to be no margin for error in this. I didn't want to throw like a Bernie Mac off in there, and I love Bernie Mac, and he's definitely one of the gods. But this four right here, this the Mount Rushmore. And black stand up. This the Mount Rushmore.
But see, I'm just not looking at black stand up. I'm looking at impact.
Yes, all of that.
Impact.
All of that.
Of black culture, of culture in general. And as much as I hate to say it, Red Fox.
Ooh. But he kicked the door down, Marv.
He did.
I want what Carol O'Connor make plus $1. Who is Carol O'Connor? The highest paid white man on TV right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But I impact. I mean, I'm sure most people say Bill Cosby because of his shenanigans off camera. But impact to culture, I would have to say Red Fox. I would have to say, and I look at Sanford Son to this day, like
me too.
Like it's the brand. First time I watched it, it's like
top three
is
one of my favorite shows.
It's part of my life.
Top three, one of my top three favorite TV shows.
Red Fox.
Ooh. So for me, Eddie Murphy could not go nowhere.
Yeah.
One of the things I've learned with especially with comedians typically grew up on one or two comics, either Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy. That was your first experience with comedy. Typically, was them two because they was gods.
Yeah.
For me, it was Eddie Murphy. The first time I ever saw stand up was Delirious.
Really?
And I was blown away. And I was way too young to be watching Delirious.
Yeah.
I'd never forget it. We was in Detroit at a family reunion, and they had this our age. They had rented movies from the Blockbuster. And the movies was there, and my mom and them, they went to the club, and the movies was there. And I heard them in the living room laughing early, and I wanted to know what they was laughing at. So we put the tape in. I was like, this is what they was watching right here. Put the tape in, and when I tell you, I sat there with my eyes big as $50 pieces, blown away by what I was watching on TV. It wasn't even the language in that. It just was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And I might have been about 10 or 11. Way too young.
I know that after it came on HBO, that's all people talk about at school the next day.
Yes.
Did y'all see the Eddie Murphy? Y'all see the Eddie Murphy stand-up special? Like, we little kids. But even that, it was so many quotables.
Yep.
We were in class just saying it all day. Yep. But I did see Live at the Sunset Strip before that because my dad was a huge Rich Pryor fan. And that was on HBO before Delirious, I believe.
Right.
I had snuck and watched that. So, but they both, man, they was.
Yeah, I saw Live, and then shortly thereafter, then I started like, yo, what is this? So then I found Live at Sunset Strip.
Yeah.
Then I was like, yo.
Because Mudbone
Yes.
Mudbone hit me as a kid and hits me now.
Yes.
I still think that's one of the funniest characters.
See what I'm saying?
Ever.
And then Cosby Show.
Mm-hmm.
I can watch the Cosby Show just the same way I do Sanford and Son, as if I ain't never seen this episode before.
Yeah. And see, I'm not that big on it like that, but I do understand the impact.
Yes.
I understand the impact to culture.
Yes.
But I watched it while I was out, but like now I don't really watch it now.
Yeah.
I watch more Good Times and
I'm
Sanford Son.
I'm gonna watch some Good Times. Yeah. I'm 100%. So I'm like you. It pains me to say it, but I think I have to go with Red Fox.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
But the reason why I take Red Fox out is I think pound for pound, I think the other three are stronger stand-ups.
I do too, but what Red did like kind of stock jokes, boom, boom.
But they wasn't stock. This is. Let me tell you. This is not Rodney Winfield, but he played the daddy in Friday. Like, you want some of me, old man? No.
Oh yeah. He's passed now.
Yeah, he passed away. But him.
Yeah.
I never forget. We was opening. I was working with him at a comedy club, and the opener did a stock joke, and he snapped.
Yeah.
He's like, man, not that stealing jokes. And it was like, yo, man, that's a stock joke. He said, who the hell you think wrote them jokes? And I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
I never thought about it. So the jokes that we call stock now,
somebody wrote
people in their days, that was their material.
Yeah.
That was their material. And I never thought about it that way until he said it. That's why I don't tell stock jokes in my set to this day. And I know some comics do it, and I ain't mad at nobody. It is what it is. Especially now. If you got 100 dudes doing the joke, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing about it. So I still give him credit for doing the material the way he do it. I just think the evolution of stand-up, it evolved to truly talking, I don't know. I think Red Fox is hilarious because he had material back then that you like, yo.
It was like crazy. Yeah.
It was crazy. It makes Sexy Red seem like a altar child.
What I always have said that modern comedy has three fathers. Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Bill Cosby.
Yes, I 100% because they did stand-up comedy the way it is typically done today. 100%.
Yeah. All different.
Yes.
All different, but that's
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
And if you had to push it, throw in a fourth, Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know Lenny Bruce.
Yeah.
So people talking about John Witherspoon. That's not John Witherspoon who was the father in Friday. That was not John Witherspoon.
Yeah, not him.
Yeah, John Witherspoon was the father, not the one specific, not Craig's father when Debo got out and stole the chain.
What's your name?
That was DJ Pooh.
DJ Pooh, yeah, but his character was.
I think it was.
He gonna cry in the car.
Yeah, he gonna cry in the car. Yeah, his daddy. Then he ran up on Debo. He said, "You want some of me, old man?" He said, "No," and went back to the car. Him. All right, so like 4 people hit me up. John Witherspoon. No, not that daddy. Okay, so some of the ones that people saying people got to go. Somebody said Friday got the line, so life gotta go. Then somebody said, same person said LaFace gotta go. LaFace? No. You need to justify that.
Yeah, you
selection.
gotta do some research.
You gotta justify that selection.
Yeah, you can't just because you can't come up with nothing from the face that you like off the top of your head don't mean they gotta go.
Yeah. Another one says, I love Bill, but he gotta go. Bill Cosby gotta go. Ooh. Ronaldo Ray.
That's right.
Yep, Ronaldo Ray.
So jacked up, we remember his name.
Yeah, that's.
Hey,
that's
man, I get old, man.
Boy. It is. Yeah. So, okay, cool. But this. All right. So this is what we about to do. Me and Marv. Well, Marv made a video, and Marv said a certain song was the greatest. I want to say, Marv, tell them the name of the song.
To me,
To you.
Adore by Prince is the greatest love song of all times. Of all times to me.
Ever.
If you listen to the lyrics, that is, bro, hey, it embodies everything. Everything, bro. Obsession, love, like admiration, everything that a man could have for a woman. He expresses that in that song, and it's very real with it. Even the part where you say you could crash up a ride, and then common sense said, well, maybe not the ride. even that. He feels so. You gonna let a woman crash a ride on purpose? She got you whooped, sir.
Super whooped. So I saw Marv's video, and I'm a Prince fan, 100%. I think, and I stand on it. I think two of the greatest, in no particular order, greatest musical artists that ever lived is Michael Jackson and Prince.
Yeah,
without a doubt, Michael Jackson and Prince, top two. And in my world, I don't even think there's a whole bunch of people close.
Not on you.
To me. I don't even think it's people, and I think it's great artists out here, new and old. But them two at the top, then it's a little divide, and then everybody else is competing for third place.
Yeah.
Or second place, because they 1A and 1B, however you choose.
Now I do think if the Negro wasn't so nasty and could have just had longevity, R. Kelly would.
Oh yeah, he would be in the conversation.
He'd be in the conversation.
I 100% believe he would be in the conversation. So I saw Marv's video. I was like, I disagree, Marv.
Who you got?
I disagree. So first, we're gonna play this Adore. We're gonna play this. Then we're gonna come back. Then I'm gonna play mine, and then we're gonna discuss. Mine is "Cry Together" by the OJs. I think that is the greatest love song ever freaking made.
That's a dope song.